Life doesn't always go as planned. There are challenges, setbacks, and moments when everything feels overwhelming. But in those moments, we have a choice. We can either let these struggles break us, or we can choose to rise stronger. Today, I want to talk about something that is often overlooked, yet incredibly powerful: mental strength. Mental strength is not just about enduring tough times. It's about thriving in them, pushing past limitations and mastering your mind to reach your fullest potential. It's the difference between giving up and persevering. So how do we cultivate this kind of strength? How do we train our minds to be unshakable, even in the face of adversity? Well, let's dive into that together. Because becoming mentally strong isn't a destination, it's a journey that each of us can begin right here, right now. Obstacles are a natural part of life. From personal struggles to professional challenges, everyone encounters difficulties at some point. However, the way we perceive and react to these challenges can significantly impact our success and personal growth. The idea of embracing challenges rather than fearing or avoiding them has the power to transform the way we approach life. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks that prevent us from achieving our goals, we can choose to view them as opportunities for growth, learning, and self-improvement. This shift in mindset can help us not only overcome difficulties, but also emerge stronger, more capable, and more confident in our ability to handle whatever life throws at us. At the heart of embracing challenges lies the understanding that growth does not occur in the absence of struggle. It is through adversity that we are pushed to tap into our hidden strengths and abilities. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow into a tree, we must sometimes break through our comfort zones to reach new heights. Every challenge presents an opportunity to stretch beyond our current limits and develop the skills and resilience needed to handle future obstacles. By embracing challenges, we are not just enduring the difficult moments in life, we are actively using them to build a stronger foundation for our future. One of the most important aspects of embracing challenges is the shift in perspective. Rather than seeing obstacles as something to be avoided, we begin to see them as a natural and necessary part of the journey toward success. Challenges often bring out our creativity, resourcefulness, and problem-solving abilities. When faced with an obstacle, we are forced to think differently, explore new approaches, and push ourselves in ways we might not have considered before. This process not only helps us overcome the immediate challenge, but also enhances our overall ability to handle future challenges more effectively. In many ways, every challenge we face is a stepping stone toward greater personal and professional growth. Furthermore, challenges provide valuable lessons that can only be learned through experience. While reading about success or hearing motivational speeches can inspire us, it is only through facing our own difficulties that we truly understand the principles of perseverance, resilience, and determination. When we encounter obstacles, we are forced to confront our weaknesses and areas for improvement. This process of self-reflection and self-discovery is essential for personal development. Each challenge offers a chance to learn something new about ourselves, whether it's uncovering hidden talents, recognizing areas of growth, or developing greater patience and emotional control. The lessons we learn from these experiences are often far more impactful than anything we could have learned in a more comfortable or predictable environment. One of the reasons many people struggle to embrace challenges is because they fear failure. Society often teaches us that failure is something to be avoided at all costs, and as a result, many people are paralyzed by the prospect of failing. However, the reality is that failure is not only inevitable, but it is also an essential component of growth. When we fail, we gain invaluable feedback that helps us refine our strategies, improve our skills, and become better prepared for the next challenge. Failure is not a reflection of our abilities or worth. Rather, it is a sign that we are pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zones and taking risks. Those who are unwilling to face challenges are often the ones who miss out on the opportunities to learn and grow from their mistakes. By reframing failure as a necessary part of the process, we can develop the courage to embrace challenges without fear of making mistakes. Another key aspect of embracing challenges is understanding that the road to success is rarely linear. Many of the most successful people in the world have faced significant obstacles on their way to achieving their goals. The stories of individuals who have overcome adversity are often the ones that inspire us the most. Whether it's an athlete who perseveres through an injury, an entrepreneur who navigates the ups and downs of starting a business, or a student who works tirelessly to overcome academic difficulties, These stories serve as reminders that challenges are not signs of failure, but rather signs of progress. The most successful individuals are often those who have faced the greatest obstacles and found a way to rise above them. They understand that every challenge is an opportunity to build the mental toughness and resilience needed to succeed in the long term. Embracing challenges also requires a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. Comfort zones are the places where we feel safe, secure, and in control. However, staying within our comfort zones limits our potential for growth. When we embrace challenges, we intentionally put ourselves in situations that push us beyond the familiar and the easy. This can be uncomfortable, even frightening at times, but it is precisely through this discomfort that we grow. The more we push ourselves to tackle new and difficult challenges, the more we expand our capabilities and develop the skills necessary to handle even greater obstacles in the future. By stepping outside of our comfort zones, we begin to see that we are capable of much more than we initially thought. In addition to personal growth, embracing challenges can also strengthen our relationships with others. When we face challenges together, whether in a team setting, a family, or a community, we develop a sense of shared purpose and support. The process of working through difficulties with others can deepen our connections and foster a sense of camaraderie. By facing challenges as a collective, we learn to trust one another, communicate effectively, and collaborate toward common goals. These experiences create bonds that are often stronger than those formed in times of ease. Moreover, when we witness others overcoming challenges, it can inspire us to do the same. The stories of those who have faced adversity and emerged victorious can motivate us to embrace our own challenges with renewed determination. It is also important to recognize that challenges come in many forms. Some challenges are external, such as financial hardships, health issues, or professional setbacks. These types of challenges can feel overwhelming, but they often offer opportunities for us to develop practical problem-solving skills, resilience, and adaptability. Other challenges are internal, such as self-doubt, fear of failure, or limiting beliefs. Internal challenges can be even more difficult to overcome because they are often tied to our own perceptions of ourselves and our abilities. However, these internal challenges are just as important to address as they can hold us back from reaching our full potential. By embracing these challenges, we can build greater self-awareness, confidence, and emotional strength. Overcoming internal obstacles allows us to break free from the mental barriers that prevent us from achieving our goals. When we begin to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, we also begin to cultivate a greater sense of gratitude. Rather than resenting the difficulties we face, we start to appreciate them as valuable experiences that contribute to our personal development. This mindset shift can be incredibly powerful as it transforms the way we perceive not only challenges but also life itself. When we embrace challenges, we are not just enduring hardship, we are actively participating in our own growth and evolution. Every obstacle we face becomes a stepping stone that leads us toward greater strength, wisdom, and resilience. Ultimately, embracing challenges is about adopting a mindset that is open to growth, learning, and transformation. It is about recognizing that obstacles are not obstacles at all, but rather opportunities to become the best version of ourselves. By choosing to embrace challenges, we take control of our own narrative and move forward with confidence, knowing that every difficulty we encounter brings us one step closer to realizing our full potential. Resilience is a quality that everyone can cultivate, yet few truly understand its significance until they are faced with a challenge. Life is filled with obstacles, unexpected events, setbacks, failures, and adversities that are often beyond our control. It is in these moments that resilience becomes the key to not only surviving, but thriving. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, to adapt to adversity, and to keep moving forward despite setbacks. It is a strength that doesn't just help us bounce back from tough times, but empowers us to grow stronger as we navigate the inevitable challenges that come our way. One of the core aspects of resilience is the ability to maintain hope and a positive outlook, even in the darkest times. When things go wrong, it's easy to feel defeated, to give in to despair, and to let negativity cloud our thoughts. Resilience, however, is about seeing the possibility in the most difficult situations. It involves reframing the way we view hardships, shifting our focus from what we've lost to what we can still gain from the experience. It's the belief that no matter how difficult a situation might seem, there is always something valuable to be learned, and there is always an opportunity for growth. People who are resilient tend to focus on solutions learning opportunities, and potential outcomes instead of the barriers or obstacles themselves. This perspective allows them to face adversity head-on with the belief that they can eventually emerge from it even stronger. Developing resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain or hardship. In fact, true resilience is built by facing adversity and learning how to navigate through it. It's about facing challenges directly rather than running from them or pretending they don't exist. Life is unpredictable, and it's impossible to avoid all difficulties. But instead of fearing challenges, resilient individuals embrace them as a natural part of life. The more often we face difficult situations, the more resilient we become. Each time we face adversity, we are given a chance to build our emotional and mental fortitude. Resilience is like a muscle. Through repeated use, it becomes stronger and more capable of handling the stresses life throws at us. At the heart of resilience is emotional regulation, the ability to manage and control one's emotions in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, it's easy to be swept away by feelings of anger, frustration, or sadness. These emotions, while natural, can cloud our judgment and hinder our ability to take productive action. Resilience is about recognizing these emotions, acknowledging them, and then choosing not to be controlled by them. Instead of being consumed by negativity, resilient individuals make a conscious decision to remain calm and composed, focusing their energy on finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. This ability to remain centered in the midst of chaos is crucial for overcoming difficulties and moving forward with confidence. Another important aspect of resilience is the ability to stay flexible. Life is constantly changing, and sometimes the plans we've carefully laid out don't go as expected. Whether it's a career setback, a personal loss, or an unexpected change of circumstances, resilience requires the ability to adapt to new situations. This flexibility allows us to adjust our expectations, reassess our goals, and find new paths forward. Resilient individuals understand that while they may not have control over every aspect of their lives, they do have control over their responses. They are able to pivot, change course, and approach problems with creativity and resourcefulness. This adaptability makes them more prepared to handle future obstacles and more confident in their ability to overcome whatever comes their way. Resilience also requires a sense of perseverance. It's easy to feel like giving up when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles. But resilient people know that success rarely comes without struggle. They understand that setbacks are not the end of the journey, but rather part of the process. Each time they face an obstacle, they are presented with an opportunity to build determination, grit, and perseverance. Instead of giving up when things get tough, they push forward with an unwavering belief in their ability to overcome. It's not about avoiding failure, but about using failure as a stepping stone to success. Perseverance allows individuals to keep going even when progress seems slow, knowing that consistent effort will eventually pay off. One of the key components of resilience is the ability to maintain a strong sense of self-worth. When life throws us challenges, it can be easy to internalize failure and question our abilities. Resilience, however, is about maintaining a positive and realistic view of oneself, even in the face of adversity. It's about understanding that setbacks do not define us and that our value is not determined by our successes or failures. Resilient individuals believe in their inherent worth, regardless of external circumstances. This self-belief acts as a foundation for resilience, giving them the strength to face challenges with confidence and resolve. By developing a strong sense of self-worth, we are less likely to be defeated by setbacks and more likely to approach difficulties with the mindset of growth. Another important aspect of resilience is having a strong support system. While resilience is an individual quality, it is also nurtured by the relationships we build with others. No one can face life's challenges alone. Having a network of supportive friends, family, mentors, or colleagues can make a huge difference in our ability to cope with adversity. These relationships provide emotional support, practical advice, and encouragement, which can help us stay grounded and focused during difficult times. Resilient people often reach out for help when they need it, recognizing that seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but a strength. Building and nurturing meaningful relationships is essential for cultivating resilience, as these connections provide the safety and strength to face life storms together. One of the lesser discussed aspects of resilience is the ability to embrace failure as a learning experience. Many people see failure as something to be avoided at all costs, but resilient individuals understand that failure is an inevitable part of life. Rather than being discouraged by failure, they see it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. When faced with failure, resilient individuals ask themselves questions like, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? Or what steps can I take to move forward? This mindset allows them to extract valuable lessons from every setback, ultimately building greater wisdom and insight that can be applied to future challenges. Failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the journey toward success. Resilience is also closely tied to the ability to set and pursue goals in the face of adversity. Even when things are difficult, resilient individuals are able to maintain a clear sense of purpose and direction. They set specific, achievable goals that give them something to strive for, even when the going gets tough. These goals serve as a source of motivation and a reminder that the current challenge is only a temporary obstacle on the path to something greater. Resilient individuals are driven by a vision of their future, and this vision helps them stay focused and determined when faced with difficulties. They are able to break down big challenges into smaller, manageable tasks, which makes it easier to stay motivated and continue moving forward. Ultimately, resilience is about the ability to face adversity with courage, determination, and optimism. It's about believing that setbacks are not permanent and that we have the strength to overcome whatever challenges come our way. Resilience isn't something that can be developed overnight. It's a skill that takes time, practice, and patience. The more we face adversity with a resilient mindset, the stronger and more capable we become. And in doing so, we learn that no matter what life throws at us, we have the ability to recover, grow, and keep moving forward. The mind is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal, yet it is also one of the most challenging to control. Our thoughts and emotions have the power to shape our experiences, influence our decisions, and ultimately determine the quality of our lives. The ability to control your mindset, mastering your thoughts and emotions, can be the difference between success and failure, peace and chaos, fulfillment and dissatisfaction. When we learn how to stay focused and positive regardless of circumstances, we unlock the potential to navigate life's challenges with resilience and purpose. Controlling your mindset begins with awareness. Many of us go through life operating on autopilot, letting our thoughts and emotions dictate our responses to the world around us. We react impulsively to situations, allowing negative emotions like anger, frustration, or fear to take over. This lack of awareness can lead to unproductive thinking, poor decision-making, and unnecessary stress. The first step in mastering your mindset is becoming aware of the patterns of thought and emotion that influence your behavior. By observing your thoughts and noticing how they make you feel, you begin to create a space between stimulus and response, which allows you to take control of your reactions. Once you have an awareness of your thoughts and emotions, you can start to challenge them. Not all thoughts are true, and not all emotions are helpful. Many of the negative thoughts that arise in our minds are based on assumptions, past experiences, or fears about the future. These thoughts often distort reality, leading us to believe things that are not necessarily true or productive. For example, when facing a difficult task, you might think, I'm not capable of doing this, or I will fail. These thoughts may trigger feelings of anxiety or self-doubt, preventing you from even trying. However, when you challenge these thoughts and reframe them, you begin to shift your mindset. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, you might replace that thought with, this is difficult, but I can learn and improve with effort. By replacing negative, limiting beliefs with positive, empowering ones, you begin to cultivate a mindset that supports growth and possibility. Emotional control is a critical aspect of controlling your mindset. Our emotions can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially in stressful or challenging situations. However, emotions, though powerful, are not necessarily facts. They are temporary states that can be managed. Learning to master your emotions doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring them. It means acknowledging them without letting them dictate your actions. When you experience negative emotions like frustration, sadness, or fear, it's important to pause and take a moment to process these feelings before reacting. This moment of pause gives you the space to choose how you respond rather than reacting impulsively. Acknowledging your emotions allows you to validate your feelings without letting them control your behavior. Over time, this practice helps you become less reactive and more in control of your emotional responses. Staying focused is another essential element of mastering your mindset. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, Maintaining focus can be incredibly challenging. However, focus is critical for achieving success and maintaining a positive mindset. When you are able to concentrate on your goals and tasks, you reduce the mental clutter that can cause stress and confusion. One of the keys to staying focused is setting clear, specific goals. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it's easier to direct your energy and attention toward what matters most. Each goal you set serves as a guidepost, helping you stay on track and avoid distractions. In addition to goal setting, it's important to develop routines and habits that support your focus. Whether it's setting aside time each day to work on your goals, breaking tasks down into manageable steps, or minimizing distractions in your environment, cultivating habits that promote focus will help you stay aligned with your purpose. Another powerful tool for mastering your mindset is practicing gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of focusing on the positive aspects of your life rather than dwelling on what is lacking or going wrong. Research has shown that regularly practicing gratitude can significantly improve mental health, increase feelings of happiness, and reduce stress. When you consciously choose to focus on the things you are grateful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of focusing on problems or limitations, gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and the things that are going well. This shift in perspective can make a huge difference in how you experience life. Even during difficult times, practicing gratitude can help you find silver linings and remind you of the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Mastering your mindset also involves managing your inner dialogue. We all have an ongoing conversation in our heads, a stream of thoughts that shapes our beliefs and perceptions of ourselves and the world. This inner dialogue can be positive or negative, encouraging or discouraging, depending on how we choose to engage with it. The key to controlling your mindset is learning to be mindful of this inner conversation and shifting it toward more positive, empowering thoughts. If you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, try replacing them with affirmations or positive statements. For example, if you think, "I'm not good enough," counter it with, "I am capable and worthy of success." Over time, this practice rewires your brain to focus on your strengths and possibilities rather than your limitations and shortcomings. Another important aspect of mastering your mindset is learning to embrace failure as part of the process. Many people fear failure because they associate it with rejection or inadequacy. However, failure is an inevitable part of life, and it is often the most valuable teacher. Resilient individuals understand that failure is not the end, but rather an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. When you change your mindset around failure and view it as a stepping stone rather than a setback, you become more resilient and more likely to keep going, even when things don't go as planned. Embracing failure also allows you to take risks, try new things, and step outside of your comfort zone, all of which are essential for personal growth. One powerful strategy for controlling your mindset is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about being fully engaged in whatever you are doing, whether that's working on a task, having a conversation, or simply breathing. Practicing mindfulness helps you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to choose your responses more consciously. Instead of being swept away by negative thoughts or emotions, mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present, reducing stress and promoting mental clarity. Regular mindfulness practice can help you develop a greater sense of control over your mindset, making it easier to stay focused, calm, and positive, even in the face of adversity. One of the most important aspects of mastering your mindset is building self-compassion. Self-compassion is the ability to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you make mistakes or experience setbacks. Many people are quick to criticize themselves when they fall short of their expectations, which can lead to feelings of shame, guilt, and self-doubt. However, self-compassion allows you to approach yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend in times of difficulty. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes, you acknowledge them, learn from them, and move forward with a renewed sense of self-worth. Self-compassion helps you cultivate a mindset of growth and resilience, allowing you to stay positive and focused, even when things don't go as planned. Mastering your mindset is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing practice. It requires consistency, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. The more you practice controlling your thoughts and emotions, the more natural it will become to maintain a positive, focused mindset, regardless of the circumstances. Life will continue to present challenges and setbacks, But when you have mastered your mindset, you will have the tools and resilience to navigate them with confidence, clarity, and optimism.